What is up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Just finished my shift, heading on to the next. You know how it is. But anyways, kind of wanted to keep this roll or this continuation of video game talk, and it got me thinking. I swear, like the 2010s to like the 2018, 19, 20, 28, yeah, 2010s to 2019, man, those were just some of the freaking best games, man. You got your Detroit, you got your Red Dead, you got your Kingdom Come 1. I've just recently actually started playing that recently, and that game's been hella fun. I just discovered that this year with the second one releasing. You got you got your GTA 5, you got all that. So you got Black Ops 2, man. Oh man, good times. But I guess as I've grown over the years, I've become more of a single player guy. I've become more of a story guy. When I was younger, I was more into multiplayer, playing with my friends, but now I'm just more into story. I can go at my own pace. There's no meta. There's no best class. There's no best way to do something. I can go at my own pace, and I can just really and truly enjoy a story. Like I said, some of my favorites are Detroit Become Human, 2018 God of War, stuff like that. Man, those are some good games, man. And I just feel, compared to like now, with a bunch of, my God, the flops we've gotten. And and I'm not saying gaming now is bad. Obviously, there's still, you got your good games, you got your Black Myth Wukongs, you got your Marvel Rivals, you got all your good jazz like that. But it's just like, the games from those years, the 2010, 20, like 19s, you could just like feel the love oozing out of those games, like the ones I mentioned. And like I said, I'm not trying to take away from the games we have now. Like, obviously, they're still amazing. Your Space Marine, stuff like that. But it's just like, man, they just don't make games like that, man. Not anymore. Like, the creativity and just like where they went with stuff. And maybe it's me. Maybe I just don't. Maybe I just, I'm getting older. Things just don't hit the same anymore. But man, I guess what it would be like to go and relive those for the first time again. Because those are games I still regularly think about. Those are games I still regularly like want to like replay, and I guess feel that way again. And just some incredible, fantastic games, man. And like I said, with the slop that's been coming out these past couple of years, and all this like messaging and just overall decline in games. Like, I swear back then we used to get like just a sweet game like every couple of months, but now it's just like, man, we're lucky to get a good game. Shoot, like maybe a game or two like a year. And it sucks because like, it's not like we can just watch a game trailer or watch a gameplay showcase and just be like, yeah, I got to pre-order. Man, I don't even pre-order games anymore. We can't even do that because at least for me, I'm so scared to get a game and it just be, one, it not run well on first day of launch, or two, it's just a bad game. Like, for at least me, like I said, I have to do my own due diligence and just see if the game's even good. Look up multiple gameplay trailers. Look up, the Steam charts and see if people actually are playing it. See what the community says about it. And it's just like, that's not how we used to do things back then. Like, we just saw a game, we were just like, dang, that looks good. It's a little bit of gameplay, like, man, like your Call of Duties or your whatever. It's just like, man, you gotta buy that one. And it's just, can't do that anymore. I'm a PlayStation player, but I used to be a 360 player. But it's just like, man, I don't know if it was the console of that time. I don't know if it was just maybe the friends at that time. But just like, dude, like, I guess quality of life in general has just, I guess, gone down. Things being more expensive, companies being more greedy. You know how it goes, unfortunately. But yeah, man, it's just like, I can't even like buy a game that I want, and even if I play it for like an hour, and if I don't even like it, I can't even refund it if I wanted to. PlayStation makes it such a pain in the neck to even refund us. It's like, what's the point even? You're gonna get rejected anyway, most of the time. So you just have to do so much due diligence on like games now, and it's such a pain. And obviously, it wouldn't be that big of a deal if they were actually quality games. And most of the games that you want to buy, it's just like, oh my god, it's not even worth it. Either they're not optimized well, or bad game, or they're just bad. It's just like, we never used to have these problems like years ago, and it's just so sad to see where we are now. Like, you can't even trust like these older like studios that have been around. Like, a lot of studios are getting shut down now. They make like one bad game now, but they have such a good reputation. They've made like 2, 3, 4 freaking good games. They throw all their money in one game and then they close the studio because it's so terrible. They lose all their old leadership. They lose all their old devs, and it's sad. Like, I swear the only like studio I have faith in like now is like Rockstar, and I'm still shaky about GTA 6, and like Santa Monica with God of War. Like, what else is there? Maybe Insomniac with Spider-Man, but like Spider-Man 2 story was okay. Not as good as the first new one, but man, I just remember playing the original Spider-Man 2, man, like the PS2. That was like my first ever game that really like, wow, like this is something I can never let go. That was like on the PS2 and like some gaming store. They had like these little like stores where they just had like the consoles everywhere, and you like rent an hour. And man, that game that did it for me, man. But anyways, I guess let me know what you guys think. Overall games now. What are your favorite games from that time I talked about? And let me know of any games that you guys like, hidden gems. I just recently found a game from like 2014 with a Nemesis system called Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, but I heard Shadow of War is not as good as Mordor. So probably looking into that one. But if you guys got anything else, please let me know, man. Because older games, like I said, for me at least, seems more the way to go. And that's just something, in like more story-based games than anything single player. But yeah, I want to know your guys' thoughts. I want to know what you have to say. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. And hope you guys have a blessed rest of your day. And I'll see you on the next time. Peace.